You know, the Nintendo Switch 2 has been in the news a lot lately. It's starting to make me wonder if we'll get something from the Switch 2 at that June Nintendo Direct. Will we see Nintendo Switch 2 games from the Super Mario Odyssey series, or maybe even just regular Super Mario? Perhaps something from The Legend of Zelda, or maybe we'll finally get a Donkey Kong game. It's been quite a while, Nintendo. Or maybe a brand new IP showing off the Switch 2. Either way, I can't wait for the reveal for this console. What about you guys? Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the Robo Show, where we take the gaming news format that channels like Spawnwood or Arlo do, add a dash of animation and some cool editing on top to bring you your gaming news, leaks, and rumors in a fresh new way. If you're new here and want to be kept up on everything gaming, make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoy the video and dislike if not, and have that notification bell on so you know when I upload. In this video, we're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 leaks that have appeared recently. There's a lot happening here when it comes to Nintendo's new Switch console, so let's talk about it. I mean, even the ever so popular Piero is coming out with some words on this as well, and it makes me wonder, how close are we to the reveal for this console? I'm pretty excited personally. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. The more you guys leave those comments, the more YouTube pushes it in the algorithm, which means I can spend more time on new animations for the show. So the Nintendo Switch 2 leaks and rumors are ramping up. Things are getting very exciting, and it's been one heck of a time talking about these and trying to figure out what the heck Nintendo's plan is. But I think one thing that a lot of us are wondering is, how close are we to the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal? That time when more rumors and leaks and details are going to be leaking out from people who have information on this console or just from the factory. And it seems those questions are going to be answered with some new information, so let's read over it. Now the source for this is Vandal, a Spanish gaming website, and this has been spreading like wildfire as well as other details as well. Exclusive Switch 2, we got the scoop on new leaked details of the next Nintendo console. Bigger than the Switch, new magnetic Joy-Con, and possible release date. We discover details of Switch 2 thanks to manufacturers who have already had access to the next Nintendo console. The first thing that sticks out to me is the magnetic Joy-Cons. That's something that I don't see how that would work very well. Personally, I would think magnetic Joy-Cons would just fall off very easily. A lot of people are very rough with their Nintendo Switches, so the fact that they're going to be magnetic, according to this Nintendo Switch leak anyways, again, it could always be fake. Makes me wonder, how strong are the magnets? Is there going to be anything that's keeping the Joy-Cons on the Nintendo Switch other than the magnets as well? And overall, how that's going to work. It's something that I'd have to see. But let's dig deeper into the article and see what they have to say on other details. The Switch 2 information comes from accessory manufacturers who have been able to touch the new Nintendo console, the company who have been allowed to put their hands in the opaque box so that they can understand its dimensions and design without compromising the secrecy surrounding any new video game hardware. Thanks to that, we know it would be larger than the Switch, although without reaching the size of the Steam Deck. So for those who were hoping that the Switch 2 was going to be the size of, say, the 3DS or a PSP or a PS Vita, so you can fit it in your pocket on the go and it's more portable, you might be a little bit disappointed by this. Now, Nintendo insider Piero, who leaked the last Nintendo Direct, has come out and said some things as well, and this is what he has to say. For those sending me this via DM, it appears that this info has been divulged to some manufacturers and Nintendo influencers in China for a while. Such info has been mentioned in some private discussions, while my main source can't verify it. I mean, such info has been mentioned in private discussions before this report. A lot of people would take this as a confirmation that this is true. He's saying that it actually exists and that the information that's coming out is true, but he also says that his sources can't verify the information. This could mean two things. This could mean that it's not true, but it also could mean that his sources just can't verify it and that it actually is true. It's just that they themselves don't have access to that information, so they can't verify it. So take it with a grain of salt. Now, they say that Nintendo could have opted to maintain the Switch Joy-Con, but with the fundamental change in design, instead of the rails of the current console, the Switch 2 controllers would join at the screen in magnetic form. The reason why I'm repeating this information is because they also bring up the point of the current compatibility with the current Joy-Cons. If it is a different type of Joy-Con, of course our current Joy-Cons aren't going to work on the Nintendo Switch 2, especially if it's of a different size as well. And one thing they do say is that the Pro controllers will be compatible with this Switch 2, which I'm assuming that's because it's Bluetooth. Now they also state that there has been no talk about backwards compatibility for the system itself to these sources, but manufacturers believe and assume the Switch games will be playable on the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, backwards compatibility is something that a lot of people have been talking about too. That's something that a lot of people do want, and I think Nintendo would be absolutely insane not to try to figure out somehow to be able to have backwards compatibility with the current Nintendo Switch games. So fingers crossed for that. Now next they talk about the release date, and this is what they have to say about that. Regarding its possible release date, with the accessory manufacturer saying that Nintendo would have already had the console ready to put on the market, but they prefer to wait to put it on sale with a more powerful catalog. And of course, as we know, Nintendo is going to be doing the Nintendo Switch 2, at least according to inside information, in 2025. Personally, I have a small theory on when we're going to get the reveal and the release. I think they're going to release it in 2025 of March and reveal it around October, maybe even in September. Just like the original Nintendo Switch that was revealed in October and then released in March. Now, they do have some more information on what's inside the Nintendo Switch 2 according to their information. Now, right after this popped up, we did get some more information and some more Nintendo Switch 2 leaks on details of this console, and Central Leaks has a tweet with all the information in it. This is what they said. Some more Switch 2 news via a Korean mail business newspaper. Samsung appears to be the big winner on a number of components for the system. The NVIDIA Tegra T239 SoC will be manufactured by Samsung using their 7LPH process. Samsung's 5th generation VNAND will be used for both internal storage and game cards. Samsung will also provide the displays, but no specific type of technology. LCD or OLED has not been mentioned, or correction on that, has been mentioned. Now that does make a lot of sense. This rumor popped up a while back before, but this is a more detailed version of that. If you guys want to watch that, click the top right corner of this video. And that's not where that stops either. There is more information coming from this as well. Central Leaks had this to say: even more Switch 2 leaks. This comes from the supposed accessory manufacturer again before the Vandal report, but seems to coincide with their information. OG Joy-Con and Pro controllers are still supported, still has HD rumble. Switch 1 game cards will be supported on Switch 2, but the new Switch 2 cards won't fit on the Switch 1. I think that's something that we all assumed would happen. You're not going to pop Nintendo Switch 2 cartridges in the Nintendo Switch 1, though this does make me wonder if there's going to be specifically Nintendo Switch 2 games. I mean, if you guys remember, you couldn't pop 3DS games into the original Nintendo DS Lite, or the DS and all the other variations. So like I've been saying for a long time now, this is kind of similar to the jump from the DS to the 3DS. Well, I guess if you want to get technical, Nintendo DS Lite to the Nintendo 3DS. It is also kind of like the 3DS to the new 3DS as well, that had a little bit more power, so it's a mixture of both. Now they say the dock still uses USB-C and will support 4K. Now that is huge. That is a big thing. If the dock does support 4K, which was rumored for a very long time now actually, but we haven't heard anything about 4K in a while, it's interesting to see it here. That's gonna be pretty big because that's gonna make a lot of games look amazing if the devs choose so. If you guys remember, a while back they were telling third-party devs to get their games 4K ready, so that might have been true. Now they say the kickstand has a dampening bracket for improved adjustment, and the screen is 8 inches 1080p. Which is fantastic news, I think, on the go gaming for a Nintendo console anyways. I mean, 1080 undocked, 4K docked, that's fantastic. Now they do say OG Joy-Con support is via Bluetooth. You won't be able to attach them, so that's added on to the other information. So you can still use your current Joy-Cons. You just can't attach them to the Nintendo Switch 2. Now they do say the new dock looks pretty similar to the current one. Main difference is that one side is more rounded. Now we do have some more information, or possible information I should say, and this is what Stealth40k on Twitter has to say. Mopad, a Switch accessory manufacturer, has posted what they think they know about Switch 2. Backwards compatibility with Joy-Con / Pro controller, backwards compatibility with Switch cartridges. That is huge in and of itself. Keep in mind, this is they think they know. We don't know if this is actually inside information that they know. They don't say it at all, so we'll see when the thing comes out. The other information is stuff that was already repeated from before. Stuff about the 4K output and all that kind of stuff. But the part about the backwards compatibility with Switch cartridges is what caught my eye. Now the fact that all of this is coming out makes me wonder if we're going to be seeing this soon. It is almost June, and that's about the time that we would see it, or, like in my opinion, I think it's going to be October, or somewhere closer to that. I think that's what they're going to do. Hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. But what do you guys think about all this? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. And if not, on your way out, make sure you subscribe for more videos and also have that notification bell on. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, there is my Patreon and Twitter account in the pinned comment if you're interested in those. Oh, and also have this donut if you're still sticking around for me rambling. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.